Hey, how's it going? TRX Traveler Adam here. This video is for the full body intensity program. There's a link to it just below if you're interested. Let's get straight to it. Quads pistol squat. My absolute all-time favorite. I love these, and the reason I love these is because you can get such an incredible hard contraction at the top. As soon as you get up right at the top, you can squeeze so hard. It feels awesome. It feels like your quad muscle is going to burst out your leg. It feels awesome. So let's get the TRX set up first. I'm going to pull these a little bit. Now, there's never any correct way to set up handles of a TRX, and you know, your experience with TRX will know this. The only correct way is what feels comfortable with you. Obviously, yes, if we're doing abs, they need to be down there, but just find what feels comfortable with you. You know, I just know from experience that about this length, it's just right for me for pistol squats to get a good balance. Now, this is pistol squats, and it's quads, so it's quad focused. Now, we need to connect, we need to put our mind inside our quads here, okay? So, when we're doing these, it's no good pistol squatting and leaning back, because we're going to put weight over our glutes and hamstrings more. So when we're pistol squatting for quads, quad focus, we want to be leaning over the quad, so the weight is directly transferred over the quad. Now, again, the tempo is 4 seconds down, 0 at the bottom, 1 second up, and 2 second hard contraction at the top. Now, what do we do at the bottom? We contract the hamstring at the bottom, because when we're right down and we contract the hamstring, that lengthens the quad more. So that means when we start, we're taking the quad from a lengthened position right up to a contracted position. Bigger range of motion, better development. How does that look? So get comfortable. Now, remember what I said. I like to get in line, so I like to put my feet centrally in line with the axis. Get wet as long as you have. These are just for balancing and maybe to give you a little bit of a help, but ideally I don't want you to rely on that. So pistol squats, we lean over the leg and we go down for 1, 2, 3, 4. We contract the hamstring at the bottom. See how far down? Grasp the ass, sitting right down, and we contract the quad to come back up, and then we squeeze the quad as hard as you can for 2 seconds, and then we go back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Contract hamstring, come back up, squeeze the quad, 1, 2, and back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back up, and squeeze the quad, 1, 2, and back down. Now, what does it look like when I'm squeezing that quad? It looks like this. I'm coming back up and my leg is squeezing as hard as I can. I'm really squeezing. Now, I'm not very lean at the moment, so you can't see any sort of separation or striations, but I'm squeezing that super hard at the top. It's super hard, and then back down. Now, of course, we're going to failure on every set. So, once you start reaching the rep ranges, and remember from the introduction vid, the rep ranges are just a guide. It's up to you to decide what you can achieve, and you'll know that by when you start to fail. So, when we start to fail, so let's say I'm getting to the end, I know, so I'm doing one more, maybe I've got to 8 or 9 reps, and I'm doing one more, and I know that this one is really hard, and I only just get back up, and I know that I'm not going to be able to do the full one. We then go into partials. So we do our partials. You go halfway down for 4 seconds, up, squeeze, halfway down for 4 seconds, up, squeeze, and you'll get to the point where you just can't even do halfways. So then I want you just to pump like this, just pump, and then you'll get to the point where you can't pump, and I want you to try and hold yourself, and then eventually you'll begin to slowly fail and go down. We go down as slow as possible. Use these to help. Slow as possible all the way down. And then what do we do as soon as we finish? We contract the muscle. So we contract it, squeeze it super hard. 4 or 5 seconds. And then we go straight into the 15-second stretch. And you'll know all this from the Physique Sculptor if you've done that program. So it's a 15-second stretch of the quadriceps. You can, if you want to do it like this, it's absolutely fine. If you want to just stand and hold it, again, that's absolutely fine. We're just looking to stretch it. And then you go into the other leg. So that's the key coaching for it. Once you've done both legs, again, you go up to the set ranges that are in the program. Pistol squats are tiring, they're hard, they do knack you. So if you're sweating and you're feeling bloody hell, especially taking it to failure, sometimes after I've just done 2 sets up to failure, I can barely walk up those stairs because we're really depleting the muscle. As I said in the introduction video, this is depleting the muscle across the full strength range. Concentric, isometric, eccentric. It's high intensity.